Arkadaşlar Warden aboneci bilmem kaçıncı bölümüne hoş geldiniz. Ben Yusuf. Yani abone olun, yorum yazın, adamın canını sıkmayacakmış. Bak millet kumara başlamış, kötü kötü huylar edinmiş. Terbiyesizler. Tamam, görüşürük. Şimdi nerede? Emma'ya geldik. Emma'cığım, Kürtler artık yok.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
The wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed.
Tamam. Şimdilik. Geç bu açıktan bir gün yapmıyoruz. Yalnız muhafız. Ha, şimdi Blackwall'a gideceğiz. Blackwall'a gideceğiz. Grubumuzu almaya çalışacağız. Bunu bir seyahat edelim diye. Direkt şuraya. Seyahat. Ha, senin bir yatışın var ya, dünyalara bedel, şu tatlılığa bak ya. Buraya nasıl gideceğiz? Buradan gidelim. Nasıl, buralardan yol yok mu ya oraya? Ya da ille şuradan mı gideceğiz? Böyle mi gidiyoruz? Neyse bakalım da şunun etrafına dönerek. Gerçekten geçişleri yok. Ya da şuradan mı gideceğiz? Neyse şunu bir daha döneyim. Yo, böyle de olmayacak. Yalnız şimdi bir şey diyeceğim. Ben çıldırıyorum da öyle olunca ya. Nereden gideceğiz buraya? Şöyle mi döneceğiz? Niye öyle demek? Bu galiba yolu buldu. Yüzme var mı? Yokmuş. Şuradan gideceğiz o zaman. Niye suyu koydunuz yüzemiyorsa? Ha, şuradalar. Ne oluyor burada?
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise it's useless.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said that?
Oo.
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come.
Sorry, bastards.
Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
İsrail.
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of Wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't. No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
I'm not here to accuse, not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much
Ay,
interest because
nasıl
the Archdeacon is
çevirmişler
a
bu
decade
ofis
dead.
bekçi?
No need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted.
Warden, Grey Warden'lar.
They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire, make you better than you think you are.
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they disappear to.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Anahtarı niye bıraktın kapıda?
Aa, ciddi misin?
Why have you gone like the rest?
Yatışa bak, ne kadar mutlu eskiyle geldiğini koltu.
Or maybe there's a new
Eskiyle
direction
geldiğinde
that
ne kadar
runs
mutlu
lost
koltu.
something. My job was to recruit on my own. I had to stay that way for months.
Vallahi niye böyle yamuktu şimdi?
Koşturuyor, kayıyor.
Su sen değil misin? Kaymaz. Bağlı.
Ha?
Bağlı kaymaz. O kadar deli gibi mi koşmuyor?
Daha deli gibi koşuyor.
You know how.
He?
I'm no further ahead than I was.
Inquisition. Agent.
Anne yemek gibi getirmişsiniz.
Hold a moment.
Yemek gibi
Mine is
getirmişsin.
dead and the sky is torn. Events like these,
Sabahla
thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things
Peki.
right, maybe you need the water.
Geri gel.
Maybe you need me.
Alıştın yerine. Gelirim başladın. Ay. Gel.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Yusuf. Yer dolapları güzel. Sana bir su yapacağım.
Ee,
Sıkıp sıkıp sileceksin dolabı.
Neden?
Sıcağız.
Neden?
Çekmecede de bir şey koyarsın ya. Tamam mı?
Neden?
Orasını sil, seyret, düzeltir.
Hı?
Orasını da düzeltir.
Aa. Tıp tıp.
Yusuf buraya gidip biri geldi mi ışıktan belli olmasın?
Ne?
Ne o ışık geldi?
Evet.
Ne işin söyleyemiyor ışık orada?
Ya apartmanın ikisi de nereden bileyim belki de birileri bizi izliyor sevgi. Olabilir yani.
Söylüyor. Yani
Demek geldi birileri bizi izledi. Ne diyorsun? Olabilir mi? Sesimiz de öyle gitti belki.
ama
Şu olabilir.
yanlış söylüyor, yanlış söylüyor.
Çok koymuşsun bende.
Sabah kadar yersin.
Hı.
Peki, gel. Gel. Gel. Gel.
Hem çok güzel oldu bak.
Ha?
Güzel oldu gerçekten.
Güzel adam. İşte öyle.
Yakıştı yani.
Ricky. Ricky. Ricky. Buyurun kaldı. Ricky.
Tanıyor ya. O maşallahı var. Herkesi tanıyor.
Ne git taşın bakalım. İyi yapmalı şey yaptın. Bak, sıcak mı geldi?
Sıcak gelmiştir belki. Belki sıcak gelmiştir. Az önce zaten üşüdüm camları kapattım ya. Ben üşüdüm camları kapattım az önce.
Sen de öyle.
Babam ne yapıyor? Tamam. Söylersin gülücük gelmiş. Gelmiş. Gidiyor geliyormuş şunu sorup duruyor. Para yattı. Para yattı mı? Para yattı mı? Para yattı mı? Para yattı mı? Buldu mu şeyini? Aradı mı bir daha? Kendi şeyini işte. Hani çok her şeyini gizli yerde koyup kendin de bulamıyorsun bak sonra. Bence öyle. Acayip yerlere saklıyorsun. Neden o? O kadar acayip yere koymasam
Ricky. Ricky.
o koltuğu yolar onu.
Ricky. Var bak.
Hayır!
Hayır.
O koltuğa oturmuyor şu an.
Ha?
Aldın ya sen şeyleri.
Ne? Hayır. Onda koku var ondan şey. Otur şimdi gerçekten bak de. Ona göre çıkıyor. Ben yaptım. Kafayı yaptı işte.
Oraya mı yattın sen? Sen oraya mı yattın Rikiş? Merhaba sonra sabır odasına git. Tamam gidelim. Yarın dişleri fırçalama günü. Yarın dişleri fırçalıyoruz. Karadınlar. Dur. Şurada bir görev var.
Travel safely.
We've got a new ship. Take a look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
Şanslıydım.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. The breach, the Divine's death, the Wardens. It doesn't make sense. There's so much we don't know.
Your experience with the Wardens will certainly be useful.
Mostly the treaties, I expect. Old parchments you're welcome to. What about you? How do you fit into all this?
Görüş.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Sende hala görev var. Görev değil. Konuşma var.
I've heard rumors of abandoned Warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. There's know a lot about them.
The Wardens? I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
Tam
For
da
the last
geç
1,000 years or so, it's
Bunları hızlı
not
soralım.
always about just archdemons and blights.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Warden, on my own. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
You have that?
That's what I've always... Besides, I've always been a loner. Works better over...
Let's continue.
As you...
Darkness şurası.
You need it. The city set the center of all creation. And for a time you dwelled over there.
Dur bunu Cassandra'ya takayım bunları ya. Bu niye takamıyor? 9 level. Aksesuar, sana aksesuar ne versek? Ne? Şimdi bir kemerin yok. Bir kemer veririz sonra. Şey takmasam. Sen şimdi bunu giy. Sen zaten başlı başına çöpsün ya.
As a gardener watches the earth.
Başlı başına bir çöpsün Solas.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
Templarlar mı? Yeteri kadar gücü nasıl toplayacağız ki?
When will you be able to get us?
Nate, you've been out or something. Just like it over there. One of them. Make it go.
Biraz chat yapacağız. Biraz benim esmerimle. Esmerim biçim biçim. Aslında Callan'la işleri açmak için yapmak istiyorum.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador. You can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinian's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinian his land for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
Aynen, bu arada sahipsiz misiniz?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machinus Denton, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Warden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinian. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinian, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montague. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Teşekkür ederim demiş ya. Sorun gerçekten oranın sahibi.
The Durelios actually have a claim on this place.
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Yani iyi idare.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven.
Undoubtedly, and each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Liliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Tegas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Burada olması sevindim.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Tegas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done. We can use that.
Bu ne araştırma?
If you find anything, please bring it in.
Bak buraya bir şey getir.
Tell me if you
Bakayım.
find something.
Level atladı. Level atladı. Güzel.
Let us begin.
Tamam, sen git bunları araştır. Şuraya gideceğiz herhalde en sonunda.
Let's see what we have.
İyi büyücülerle çalışma. Templarları seçmek büyücülerle çalışma imkansız hale getirir. Ama neden? Neden yani? Neden bu düşman?
All right.
Aynısını yapmazlarsa ben şey yapacağım. Ve eğer büyücülerle anlaşmak Templarlarla çalışmayı imkansız hale getirecek değilse ben öyle yapacağım. Aynen, büyücülerle bir iletişim kuralım. Ve günlük değil. Şuraya gitmek için neyini attır abi? Aa tamam, buraya gidip üstümüzü bir satalım. Niye ışınlanamıyoruz buraya? Ha. He. He. Yanımda tabii ki de Cassandra, Zodiac ve Yorum. Şunu yapsak mıydı ilk? Evet, direkt şu büyücüleri halledelim. Bianca ile ilgili bir şey görürsek direkt alıyoruz. Bu ne? Yangın bombası tarifi. Aa! Aa! Satlara girelim. Gidip şu büyücülerle bir iletişimimizi kuralım. Ya ilk oyun Red Clip ne kadar güzeldi ya. Aa,
Go under constant watch on that damn thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons. Turn back.
tam biz gidiyoruz, burada şeytancıklar gelmiş. Hadi çık oradan.
What was that?
We don't know what these rifts can do. That one appeared to alter the time around it.
Savaşçı yalnızca.
We need to find out what caused whatever this is.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
Ya bir muhatap kapıyı açacaksın. Bir salın da şunu alayım. Bak. Yalnızca savaşçı. Ne veriyordu bu? O zaman bunu şeye verelim ya. Halik'te bir şey yok. Fakirim benim. Evet sen fakir kaldın ya. Sana bir şey seni bir giydirmek lazım, seni bir donatmak lazım.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one. Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona.
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
Is it just me, or is something weird going on here?
We should talk to the Grand Enchanter.
Neler dönüyor burada? Red Cliff köyü, tamam, köye geldik.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I'll need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Tamam, yardım ederiz.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
The Inquisition honors the efforts of all who are willing to help in these dark times. Help the refugees, and we will ensure that you are protected and respected.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things. May I help you? It's too dangerous to...
Tabii Sadım'a yardım ettik. Bebeğim, senin sıran. Becerikliyle ihanetle.
These statues come from ancient dreams of blood and bone, lost to the memory of man. Be wary of them.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in us. The girls
Sen bana boş yapıyorsun, değil mi?
and ask for love. Red, for 'tis a spirit of valor.
Abla yine bu abla boş yaptı.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
It was so real. And when I woke up, the sheets were as cold as fire.
Oğlum sen niye kapılar açamıyorsun? Ne kadar rezil bir rocksun sen ya. Sen rockların yüz karısısın ya.
We're normal folk. We keep our heads down and let the mages
Vallahi rockların yüz karısı.
Ah, Senna, my darling. For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What will this? The demons and brigands stop a man from
Ama
taking
nasıl
his flowers
çiçekleri?
from his wife's.
What if I took flowers?
I never expected anyone not of the blood. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west.
Tamam tamam, seni de
Near
görebilirim.
the takes.
Senin karıcığının çiçeklerini alırım.
Stay safe.
Toplar toplar şey yaparsın. Bianca hırsızları var mı diye baktı.
We're just rumors after all.
Şunlar neler satıyor bakayım da.
Good day.
Şuraya da bakacağım.
Supplies, your worship?
Teşekkür ederim.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very
Farklı bir
special.
koç.
If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
Nasıl özel?
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice,
Your ram offered a...
he's a very special ram.
Your ram...
Yes, I'm certain that if he's likely at our family's old summer cabin. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
Ha, para mı dedin? Hemen. Bana para deme hemen.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royale.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royale since before the conclave.
Nasıl ya?
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed.
Bilsin kılındı geldi o zaman.
The free mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
This right here is why you can't trust mages.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
As one indentured to a magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Very well. Who's in charge now?
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Alt Hegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight, even when they were under siege.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
Bunu, dur bir dakika. Akıllı büyücü tanrım zamanında dur.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the southern mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am, though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious indeed.
Does that mean you'll lend your mages to our cause?
There will have to be.
Ne oldu ya?
Felix.
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time.
Bu çocuğuna yardım edeyim ne varsa.
Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Huh?
Ooh, very mysterious. There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
Only one way to find out.
Magister Alexius wishes only mages to remain in Redcliffe. He will approve. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister have against them?
He doesn't. He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe. Those now in Redcliffe. I am an alchemist. You must require potions.
Bize katılın.
Magister will not have me here. Perhaps I can offer my services.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good.
Inquisition, huh? I wish to hold these two winters make my shoulder blades. It was spoken of as given us, if you're not summoning demons, a mage tower is finest.
If you were
we're all the majority. I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
You're not.
Something's magical. I'd rather count my...
Goodbye.
Sen de niye hala konuşuyorsun?
The Inquisition back again. Perhaps I can be of use.
Daire Felix ile buluş. Hadi bakalım başımıza neler gelecek.
They say Andraste sent you to save the world. If it'll help save lives and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe. I hope so too. Mages, they struggle no less with questions of faith.
Does that mean you support?
Given a choice, but dependent, I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom. Until then, I tend to my... Now I speak. Make
Ya Allah, ya Allah.
I am Sister Tanner. May I help you?
Are you a chantry sister?
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend the Maker's kindness. It is very busy work, especially in these times. So let me know if
I found the letter you sent a Templar named...
What? You can't prove anything. A letter from a rope. So, what do you intend to do?
Let's see. Impersonating a sister, smuggling, dishonoring chantry robes. I can think of more if you like. Or you could put your skills to use for the Inquisition.
And you'd keep quiet? Nobody else has to know?
That will depend on how honest your efforts are on our behalf.
All right.
Cassandra tam bir görev adamısı.
Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Cassandra var ya. Cassandra tam bir görev adamısın. Yemin ediyorum takmışı bitirişsin yani.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close it, would you?
Oha. Seni almayacağım o durumuma. Kim bu cimrilikle bir kıllı adam?
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathus. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Something wrong with him.
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor, meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died.
You catch on quick. The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this, cults, time magic, what he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Dorian Gray. Zevk. Aman Allah'ım. Evet. Şimdilik. Her türlü bizim şeye gideceğiz. Inquisition yerine gideceğiz.
Does Tevinter really need cults? Aren't they weird enough?
Oy burada bir görev çıkmış. Hepsini yapalım öyle gidelim o zaman oraya. Bunların hepsini yapalım öyle gidelim aradan çıksınlar.
You're looking for is dangerous.
Must be something here. Let's look around. I think Blackwell would have liked to have been here for this.
Ejderha kükremesi duydum sanki. Şuradan şöyle şu ikisini yapalım. Buraya gidin. Şunları yapalım.
Nothing to report, sir.
Niye bu kadar uzun yollar ya? Bak bu yüzük güzel. Aciliyet kemeri. Bu nice. Benim elimdeki daha fazla vuruyor. Ama 3 tane kılıp takma yeri var. Onu takmak istemiyorum. şeytan mıyız? Ben bir yere geldim yapamamıştım bir şeyden. Çünkü görevin ne olduğunu anlamamıştım. Galiba aynı yere geldim tekrar. Evet, her zamanki gibi. Geçiyoruz o zaman. Ah. Burası ejderhaya giden yer miydi? Buradan gidilmiyor buraya ya. Buraya seyahat edelim. Böyle gidip bakalım. Bunu deneyek.
Nothing to report, sir.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Merdivene nasıl çıkacağız? Allah Allah. Ha, gerçekten buradan çıkmamızı istemişler. İnanmıyorum. Kaya zırhı tarifi. Aa, ne yapıyorsun? Aleykümselam. Kaç level buradakiler? Buna basit. Bunu niye takamıyorum? Kan yüzük.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel. Had to be safe then. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Nerede ki bu? Nasıl diyeyim ben bunu şimdi ya? Bu kesin şu tepede bir yerde. Neresiyle ben çıkıyorum ki işte geldik. Niye bu gözükmüyor şurada böyle bir şey olmasın?
All supplies. We can use this.
your friend hasn't reported back? She was supposed to be checking on some other. I'm on duty here, I go look for her.
Kamp yerine geldi. Gelir gelmez gözüme benim yalnız sandık çarptı. Çünkü ben bir açım. Bunun için miydi?
I've got to ask, what's with Kunari and their swords? That's just the warriors. Ben Hasrath used whatever tools right for the job. Besides, didn't you name your crossbow after a woman? Point taken.
Bir tane eksik bu. Ama hadi sen bundan olsun.
Supplies for a group with.
When the demons
I know
cleanse the
you.
unworthy.
They call you a herald of Andraste. But are you? The Maker has not told me.
I am the Herald of Andraste.
And do you claim to hold power over the rifts the Maker has opened?
I can seal rifts, yes.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker. Show me the power you wield.
Tamam ben sana göstereyim. Aç kapıyı, bak sana neler göstereceğim. Açmıyorsun ki. Açtım valla. Tam diyecektim aç kapıyı da sana neler gösteriyorum diyecektim ama ben açtım.
Hey, there's a big crazy light in the sky that cracks out demons. Let's worship it. That makes sense.
Ya durun şuraya telep atacağım. Tabii gideceğiz, şurayı kapatacağız. Ondan önce
Kendall, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion. She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble. All right, I can help. Yeah, I have some already made.
Teşekkür ederim. Aklım. Aranın sağlığını düşünen veletlere bayılıyorum.
Your mother and sister must miss you greatly. With your father's passing,
Evet. Ağrın içinde herhalde. Oğlum daha ne kadar dibinde. Merdiven gibi bir şey var mı? Bu tepede galiba ya, şurada. Aç.
Excuse me. While you were coming up, did you meet a young noblewoman with blonde hair?
Please, meet my beloved. Tell her I am waiting.
Anyone should be here. We need to be together when the major comes. Where would your friend be? She is my love, and she... I know the path up the hill is dangerous, but surely the mage is intent. I'm sorry. Farewell.
Görürsem söyle. Zehirli silah halkası. Ya burada hatta yapacak bir şey kalmadı. Mert'in durumu ne? Oo, daha bir sürü şey alabilirim.
the believers spread word of the Inquisition.
As you say, Harold, when the Maker calls you to be a great man.
More supplies. Whittle can use these.
Burada rift var. Dur.
Templar deserters.
Hear that? Someone's in trouble.
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I've heard other apostates call her that.
Do you need anything?
I should probably report back.
Looks like someone was having a picnic.
Şurası rift. Şehir içindeki yırtıklar.
Hopefully the Inquisition can take care of these people.
Açık olacak mı diyecektim tam buna bu cücük yeri. Buradan dünya haritasına çıkıyor. Şunları yapacağız o zaman. Selamünaleyküm. Oyunun ismi Dragon Age Inquisition. Üçleme bu oyunun dördüncüsü gelecekti. Ben de üçüncü oyunu bitirmeye karar verdim. İlk ikisini oynamıştım zaten. Bakmayayım. Buraya toplayıp tutulamıyorum. Ya bayağı eski oyun aslında ya. Ben bir kere İngilizce bitirmiştim. Bir de böyle Türkçe nasıl gelmiş. Hadi onu da aradan çıkartayım dedim. Burayı ben niye bulamıyorum ya? Neyse olduğunu şuraya gidelim o zaman. Şu an ana göreve gitmem lazım da bu haritadaki bazı küçük şeyleri bitiriyorum. İşte 50 kere sonra geri git gel git gel git gel canım sıkılıyor sürekli. Buraları bütün direkt kesebiliyoruz. Hayret. Direkt bundan oynama. Gerçekten hoşuna gittiyse git Dragon Age 1'i oyna. Biraz görüntüleri artık 2022'ye göre biraz kötüdür ama hala çok güzel. Dragon Age 1'i oyna. İlk oyna sonra bunu oyna. Çünkü kitap okumak gibi hikayesi çok güzel. Ben şu an hikayeyle ilgili hiçbir sik yapmıyorum ama hikayesi güzel. Buradan gideceğiz. Ama oraya gitmeden şu tepeye bir çıkacağım. Çok güzel, güven var. O kadar güzel hikaye ki. Eğer böyle Game of Thrones, Yüzüklerin Efendisi böyle şeyler seviyorsan bayılırsın. Çok acayip güzel. Ben şu an sanki böyle internet online yaparmış gibi görev yapıyorum. Gittiğimde zorlanmayayım diye ara görevi. Ben boş boş dolaşıyorum ben. Şuraya gireceğim. Tepelerdeki mağarayı ara. Ve 4 kişilik bir grubun oluyor. Herkes aynı telden konuşuyor. Ve onların bir hikayesi var. Şimdi burada bir şeyler çıkacak ama bu görevle alakası yok ama burası bir olaylara çıkacak gibi. Belki de evlilik. Yok lan bunun 9 evli var. Bunun düşük değilmiş de böyle. Direkt öldü. Bekçi... Bundan iyi bir silah ya. Bekçi buzağı aslında. Ha. Elimdekinden daha iyi. Ben bunu kullanacağım o zaman.
More supplies. Whittle can use these.
Red lyrium. Whoever this dwarf was, he was in over his head.
Varik seni dinliyoruz Varik. Şimdicik. Tamam bitirmişiz. Şu ikisini yapacağız. Sonra bitti. Tabii anahtarını var. Oğlum kabin anahtarı nerede be? Koca mor alanda nasıl bulayım ben bunu ya? Tam buraya doğru gidip karşıma çıkarsa çıkar. Benim grup level atlamış. Bu ne ya? daha iyi. Bitti, bir şey kalmadı. Villa'yı bulun. Adamın manitası ölmüş. Adamın manitası sıçmış. Tam bitti görevler. Kamp şurada, ilk şunu görevini vereceğiz. Buraya başka bir şekilde gidilmiyor mu ya? İlla buradan mı gideceğiz böyle? Ha, buraya koca kule dikmişler. Bir tane ışından ıvır zıvırtısı yok mu ya?
You are truly the herald of Andraste.
Is he? What if?
Keep your faith. This is a sign that we are on the right course.
Al.
Lady Venom should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
Ölmüş, ölmüş. Ölmüş.
This like Venom is dead. But what am I supposed to do now?
Enquisition'a katıl.
needs men who believe as strongly as you do.
Yes.
Waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die. My men are...
Çok çiğ bir sarışın yalnız ha.
to report, sir.
Bizim buradaki adamlar adamın karısını bulduk diye onayladı beni. Askerim dedi.
Damn it, Ritz, where are you?
Kurtardım.
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's dangerous.
Tamam, soru şu. Bunun da yüzüğünü verelim. Al, bu da senin yüzüğün.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
I found this ring.
This is it. Praise to you. It won't bring him back.
Evet, adamın da karısı ölmüştü. Siz bence çift olarak birbirlerinizi mıncıklayabilirsiniz artık. Şimdi buraya ışınlanıyoruz. Şunları yapıyoruz direkt. Herkesin görevini yaptık. Temiz. Mis.
You have the potion.
Al, iksirleri al.
Here you go. The potion and his silence, bless you. I'll give it to
Ya bu köy ben olmasam bitmiş.
May I help you?
You?
It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills. May I help you?
Şimdicek otlarınızı buldunuz.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Yes, these are perfect. It's too dangerous.
Tamam. Al, bunları da buldum.
Pleasure to see you again.
Var ya, seni zengin ettim, zengin. Oha, daha listeden ne istiyorsun? Tamam, bunları da buldum. Bunlar da var bende.
I found some.
İyi, başka bir şey istemiyorsun, hayret. Buradan şimdi.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am Enchanter Elendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
I believe this is your phylactery.
I suspected you. Make a curse. Thank you. Matron was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
Hadi katıl bize.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
I came from the Circle myself. I know something of the conflict, and I didn't join the rebels either.
True enough. If the Inquisition believes I can help, then I will do what I can.
Aferin, bana iyi biriktirdik insanları.
Give me a moment to gather my things.
Şimdi gideceğiz, armorumuzu yapacağız, konseyi toplayacağız. Başka bir şey kaldı mı? Bu kadının çiçeklerini vereceğiz.
back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
I found some of the apostate supply stores.
I'll get out there myself. This will keep a lot more.
Tamam, bu adamlar insana yiyecek içecek sağlayacak. Ne kaldı başka? Burada hepsini yapmış. Şuraya gideceğiz. Kadının gideceklerini vereceğiz.
I do not suppose you found my Senate shrine. I know it is a long way to go.
Tamam, bitti bu işkence. Go. Let's go. Nerede benim Grey Warden'ım?
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have
Buldum,
liked
buldum.
to have seen it. I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me. And yet
Ya adamım saçmalama.
If the history you pursue benefits the wardens, then it was worth it.
Saçmalama. Tabii ki de yardım edeceğim. Daha iyisini
There
yapacağız.
will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to
Adamlar biz onaylıyor. Sizden bahsedelim. Özel şeyler açıldı. Dur.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
Why did you join the wardens?
Because they remember honor and sacrifice. Words that have little meaning to the rest of us. Because they lay down their lives for those they have sworn to protect. We all need to believe there are such men in the world. I needed to believe I could be one of them.
Your name, Blackwall, doesn't sound Orlesian.
I was from the Free Marchers originally. That was a long time ago. Another life.
Aynen, yeni bir geçmişim var.
I hear that many wardens were once criminals.
You're right. When you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
What did you do?
Tam daha çok kurcalamayalım adamın hayatını.
Grow weary,
So you became a...
more or less. Become the life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps
We can continue this discussion.
very well.
Şimdi biz zırh yapacağız. Böyle bir şey. Adamın ne tıkladı bana ya? Bu adamın zaten nerede? Bir dakika, şey nerede? Bakayım. Bunun da zırhı tırt. Bunun zırhı tırt. Bu adamın garibinin bunun zırhı yok zaten. Bu adamın garibinin zırhı yok. Silahlara gelelim. Ürün yok, bir şey yok. Emeğimizi geliştireceğiz. Bunu da kılıcı max seviyede. Bu dönemin gene bir şey yok elimde. Yazık.
Another time then.
Bundan yeni kola hazırlıklar mı? Ha bunlar yeni kolanlar. Şu demini boya bir zırh yapmak o zaman ya. Hafif zırh istemiyorum ben. Ama yapacak bir şey yok. Yedirelim. Üstümüzdekinden daha iyi. Gereksiz şeyleri satalım. Kasaplarla biraz açlık işini yapacağım. Kasanla gel açlık işine
I
zamanı.
trust all is well.
I have some more questions.
As you wish. Anthony was older than I, a dragon hunter. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together, and then he died.
Ben hızlıca geçtim ama söylemiyor diye.
No, that's fine. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood. He refused, and I begged the chancellor to let me become
Kardeşini
Templar.
öldürmüşler.
Instead, it took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
So you blame all mages for the actions of a few apostates?
I was young. Magic was frightening. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool? I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he's not always coming.
Well, let you get back.
I trust all is well. We were meant to be incorruptible, above reproach. Now, the Seekers saw themselves as justified, and they led the Templars into...
You sound like you did.
We knew what was happening at Kirk. We looked into, but we
Bizden daha çok şey gördük kasabında ama.
if we looked harder at the root causes,
You're right.
Hemen kısımda yalaklık yaptım, yine onayladı.
we would find an answer, but only once we, the moment the mages voted for independence.
What are
Those who know it. We do not use lyrium, however. We disciplined the Templars and were accountable only to the divine, and not even her, truthfully.
so the Seek?
No, the order did. The Templars have always that kind of, if you don't see a problem, it doesn't exist. If someone insists it does, they are the blind ones.
You think that kind of problem could ever be fixed?
Possibly. Though the Seekers themselves would need to. They were clearly not willing to, even though they are. In my heart, I believe they can still be salvaged. But not
Hangi
by their
tekne sahipsin?
You mentioned that Seekers have different abilities than Templars.
Entirely. The Templars' abilities come from lyrium and are designed to hunt mages. Ours come from ritual and many years of dedicated training. We cannot be possessed by demons and are immune to mind control. Useful considering our role. Seekers can gain other gifts, but that depends on the individual.
Bana öğretir mi acaba? Dur.
What kind of gifts do you have?
I can set delirium within a person's blood aflame. Both mages and Templars bend before my will. Some Seekers use it to interrogate. Others simply to paralyze. Once there was a Seeker who could use it to kill. That particular gift is considered rare.
How does someone become a Seeker?
Most Seekers begin training in their youth. I was much older, an exception due to my noble birth. We train rigorously for years. Our bodies and minds must be elastic to undergo the vigil, and most fail even then.
Is the vigil some kind of initiation?
It is the rite every Seeker must go through in order to summon their gifts. A full year of fasting, prayer, and separation from all distractions, including other people. We empty ourselves of all emotion, focusing only on the purity of our devotion. And the moment it finally ends, it's wonderful. Faith realized. I cannot.
Duygusallaşmadan
I wish I could experience that.
If the vigil was not so arduous, I'd say more should attempt it. What if mages never needed to fear possession by demons? I'm told it's impossible, however. I suppose I'll never know the truth of it now.
But no more questions.
bir daha
You
konuşur
need
musun?
something.
May I ask you about the Chantry?
It is difficult to say what becomes of the Chantry now. They have no Templars, no leadership, and no one left who is worthy of succeeding the divine. It has fallen apart when everyone needs it the most. I ache to think what this will mean in the days to come.
You really believe the Chantry is worth preserving?
If you ask my opinion, it is. Absolutely. Cast the Chantry aside and new programs replace old ones. We will have learned nothing from history. The people need stability, and the Chantry needs a new purpose. On Drast, they had a dream for us. It can still be achieved.
So what should that new purpose be?
A dedication to what is truly important. Instead of building cathedrals and sewing gowns for the divine, the Chantry used to spend its coin feeding the poor. If we are to spread the Maker's word across the world, we must do so with open hearts and open hands.
Gerçekten
That sounds rather idealistic of you.
Does it? I do not think it's so unachievable. The Chantry has many good, honest people. They just need direction and inspiration. They need to be freed from centuries of adherence to tradition and ceremony.
Yalnızlıktan kurtuluruz herkes senin gibi valla.
It does not have to come with utter chaos.
What influence does Chancellor Roderick really wield?
He's a bureaucrat, responsible for communicating the divine's will to the rest of the Chantry. Therefore, he's accustomed to the clerics hanging on his every word, hoping his influence will benefit them. Despite that, Roderick is not a bad man. He's frightened,
and believes his place is to fill the gap left by Most Holy's death. Some might agree. As far down the chain of command as he is, there is no one left above.
How big a problem could he be?
No more than he is already. He sent his message to the College of Clerics. That is the only card he had to play. Dealing with him further only lends him credibility he doesn't deserve.
Will the Chantry replace Divine Justinian?
They will try. Once the priests withdraw for the run, sometimes it takes days. The problem now is that no clear successor to Justinian exists. All worthy clerics died with her.
So what happens if they can't agree on someone?
Theoretically, they will argue until exhaustion takes them or they see reason. Practically, however, if the grand consensus goes on too long, the Chantry will crumble. Any cleric with ambition but little sense will see this as her one chance. We shall see what happens. The Inquisition must act in the meantime.
If they don't choose a new divine, do you serve her?
That depends on whether she would have me. I am a rebel now, remember? And even if she would, I do not know. It would just... I am no longer in a position to follow blindly, and no new divine would expect such obedience now.
I'm surprised you rebelled.
I left my own order when they took the wrong road, but in neither case did I
Oğlum
suppose
çünkü
you
yobaz
see
değil, o
one
yüzden
day
öyle.
my action.
Thank you.
Meraktan tıklayacağım, bir daha bir şey soracağım. Yok artık, yeter diyor. Yeter diyor. İş kuruttun beni diyor. Kalın. Abi ben bu adama bayılıyorum ha.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. What with it? If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare.
Seninle full konuşurum. Ben bebeğisin benim.
We've received a number of recruits, locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did. I just hope I can help, as do we all. It's enough that you would try. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused. So, Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse. I must have this mark for a reason. It will work, I'm sure of it. Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost
Bayağı yakışıklı çizmişler ya. Bak bunu yapmaya çalıştım, yapamadım ben. Bir kişiye gel.
The Inquisition will act when the Chantry cannot. Your followers will be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Yavşıyoruz adama. Evet, coşkunuz beğenmiş.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it. Another time, perhaps.
İki sarışacağım.
Still a lot of work.
Dur ben bununla konuşacağım. Geçen yıl Alistair'la işi pişirememiştim, bunu da yapacağım. Okluk işim benim. Evet, Kalın'la konuşmaya devam. Kalın neredesin? Bir cadısını severken Kalın'la konuşayım.
Spent the best part of my life there. Feels strange to be away. Embarrassed at times. I'm still getting used to it myself. It's been interesting. I'm sorry. The circle isn't the most pleasant topic of conversation right now. Forever. Shall we speak of something else? Did you leave anyone behind in Kirkwall? No. I fear I made few friends there, and my family's in Olurum. No one special caught your interest. I can't say I was looking. Honestly, I was not good company.
Belki ben ilginizi çekebilirim. Peki. Hadi.
I might enjoy your company. Perhaps
I would value your friendship. I'm afraid I cannot.
Aa!
I trust you understand.
Ricky reddetti bizi.
Is there something you need?
Ricky adam bizi reddetti. Allah belasını versin. Şu an var ya ne kadar sinir oldu. Bizi kazandılar o abi. Kime yapsasak reddiyoruz ya.
Anything else, I will answer as best I can. What is Templar training involved? There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors to date. Study history and improve their mental focus. You enjoy your training. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could. You were a model student. I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the chant of transfiguration wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered. Templars take vows. I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages, that sort of thing. There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. On its own, you will give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given the filter, your first draft of living. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we chose.
Ben seni yerim ama oyun oynuyorum ki. Seni yerim ama oyun oynuyorum ben. Şunu bir yakışıklı değilim. Kaçaklarım değil, oyun oynuyorum ben. Ben oyun oynuyorum. Bak seni yerim, seni yerim. Seni yerim. Hepsi. Adam bir arkadaşlıktan fazlasını vermedik o zaman. Adam bir arkadaşlıktan fazlasını vermediyse Allah hiç umurumda değilim. Biz siklemeyelim, biz siklemeyeceğiz. Baştaki bir yüksekliği düşünüyorum. Şimdi böyle tuzunu ezeceğim zaten.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
Şimdi şey nerede kim yani demirci? Kireti var böyle. Dur. Peki bu tatlılığına nasıl dayanacağım ben seni? Bu anlamın yanması. Peki düşeceksin yalnız oradan. Peki düşeceksin demedi deme. Hah. Tamam şimdi ne oldu? Gel. Lobbiyse. Lobbiyse. Lobbiyse. Lobbiyse. Oh. Eksileri yükselt. Peygamberler ardından 5 tane peygamber lazım. Böyle geç. Baya hepsini istiyorlar. Bir sürü. Deadroot. Özel bitki. Hayır. Ye. Hı.
So the cards that sells lyrics, both mages and temple.
Can I help you with something? Turns out heroes need to just take it over there.
What?
Thanks for checking in anyway.
Did you see the message I sent?
Yes, thank you.
Diğerleri mi? Şimşik. Böyle seyahat yapmayacağız.
Let us begin.
Hayır, bunu yapmayacağız. Ben bunların ikisini ortak çalışmak istiyorum ya. askerleri mi kurtarsak ya? Şu askerleri kurtaralım o zaman. Ya çok kararsızım. Neyse hadi gidelim. Kararsız kalmıştım da. Aslında bunu değil, ana göreve gidecek. Hata yaptık bak gene. Tekrar geri döneceğim. Yes, I'm still awake. I'm playing Dragon Age.
Thank you for coming. That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you. Because you're... I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you. They think reading... Wait, you're not squeamish about a dead, are you? Dispatch for you.
Ya bunun başka çaresi yok mu ya? Ne var ki? Ha şuraya 9 görüntü hoşuma gidiyor. Ha. Bu üst kata nasıl çıkacağız ama? Peki ne yapıyorsun orada sen ya? Delirmiş gibi gene. Üst kata nasıl çıkılacak ya? Hediye olarak zırhımızdan yeni elbisesini. Oha bu çok iyiymiş lan. Ben bunu giyeyim direkt. Üst kata çıkacak bir merdiven bakıyorum.
Good day. Sanitation.
So interesting.
And concerning. They can whisper whoever they want to.
Taken by a Warden.
Bu kat niye kapalı? Ama ben çıldıracağım.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's order. This has been received as you might expect.
They are heroes, you know. I have relatives in Denver. They saw.
Let's know how to lead.
Those who are promised.
Üst kata ışınlanabiliyormuşuz. Ama ben bunu daha yeni fark ettim. Allah benim cızırtımı versin. Nasıl? Neyse geçip karıştıralım burayı o zaman.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon you, I shall embrace the light.
I shall weather the storm.
Belki koltuğun ağzını sıkmazsan sevinirim.
We should search the area.
Kırmızı C'nin arkadaşı. Peki başka oynayacak yer yok mu onunla? Ha? Yok mu? Pas. Ya buraya boşuna geldik. So, gehen wir zu dem hier.
Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I'm not familiar with that name.
I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about you, Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Alayım ben onu.
Carrying out the
Bunu
days in a
alayım,
foolish
tamam,
bid for
oynamaz.
power,
Yeter. Hayır.
it will end in disgrace for
Yeter.
Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of big shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
That's not true. I'm just searching for Divine Justinia's killer.
Of course you are. I'm sure your army is out scouring the hills for her murderer as we speak. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the
Ne
judge.
suçlaması var ki? Ops, ne oldu?
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
Abla,
You know such
Esme
rudeness
abla.
is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Umurumda değil. Ama umurumda deyince de öldürür mü bu acaba?
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis, issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden dog-eared. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the grand tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think his sword would end the shame of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally.
I have all the resources remaining to the circle at my disposal, and I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
Bu kadın da tamam destekliyor.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I am sure the new divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
Yerine hoş geldin.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Sende bir şey var zaten de gruptaki tek büyücü ben olmak istiyorum. İki büyücüye yani. İki büyücü istemiyorum. Vivian nereye geldi? Vivian'e gidelim. Bir işimize gidelim.
Those who steal.
Mecbur büyücülerle olacağız gibi ya. Yemin ediyorum kudurdun ya.
We'll need some of your...
How much is the month you sell?
Esmeralda'ya gidip biraz yavaşlamam lazım.
You came from the circle at Ostwick, did you not? Senior enchanter.
Abla kafana şeyi tak, daha seksi duruyorsun. Böyle hoşuma gitmedi.
Yes, she was one of my instructors.
You are lucky to have studied with her. Lydia had a wealth of knowledge. I understand she was killed by one of her own students when the Ostwick Circle rebelled. I think we both agree that this war must end.
Mages deserve the same freedom as anyone else.
I hear that so often. It must be a great comfort to the common folk to know that their survival is trivial compared to our freedom. I'm sure that makes everything better. Justinian's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000
çok
years,
özgüvenlisin
the world
ya.
believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
I suppose we'll see. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Aa. Ben büyücüde bir şeyler yaparım diye düşünmüştüm de.
Is there anything I can
Kadın
do to
büyücü
help
olmasına rağmen
After the circle
biraz
fell,
iyi.
their libraries were plundered by scavengers.
Ben
A
ötele aldığını
thousand years of
düşünmüştüm de biraz
recorded
öyle
knowledge
yaptım.
in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes have been located. If you are interested in righting this wrong,
I'll look into it for you.
if you can take care of this matter, the circle.
Entrivant'ta bir circle kitabı buldum. Tamam, hallederiz.
Yes?
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Your accent's not Orlesian. Where exactly are you from?
I am from the circle, my dear. One's country of origin rarely known. But if you must know, I was born in Wycombe. I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Monsignor while still an apprentice.
Biraz
When the position
okumadan
of
geçeceğim.
Chancellor of the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to...
You're married?
Marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. I am Bastien's mistress.
Do you think that you and I might someday?
How very sweet of you to ask, but no.
Ne demek ne o ya?
Yes?
Aa,
I'd like to know.
Whatever would you like to know?
çok sinir. Abi herkes beni ters tutuyor ya. Çok
Marriage is the
sinirlendim.
business of... She passed away from a fever a few years ago. Poor dear. How very...
Buna bir şeyler yapmadan bize vermeyecek galiba. Daha açıklaması o. Vermeyecek.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Ya büyücülerden olacağız.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
We can't waste time fighting among ourselves. We have to come to an agreement.
The Tevente Magister controls Redcliffe, invites us to the castle to talk, and some of us want to do nothing. Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die, and we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep. Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister...
Has outplayed us.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer, a water course, something. There's nothing I know of that would work.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle. And
Bu
a
orospu
statement
kanca
from
senden
Warden.
çıkabilir zaten
It's
dedi
too narrow
yani.
for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Focus their attention on Trevelyan, while we take out the Tevinter. It's risky, but it could work. Fortunately, you'll have help. This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Ha bunu mecbur alıyoruz. Bir de var 2 alacağız o zaman.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Master Trevelyan alone. The others must wait here.
Ne yapıyor ki? Ne yapıyor?
If my friends can't enter, then I won't go in either.
Niye buraya Türkçe yarıyorum? İşte arkadaşlarım biri gitmiyorsa ben de burada bekleyeceğim gibi bir şey söyledim.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Of course she trusts you, Alexius. I'm sure lots of people put their lives in your hands. You have one of those faces.
Niye orada oturuyorsun ki?
Yes, the Magisterium tells me that so often. Shall we begin our tour? The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Direkt buradan gidelim.
I'd much rather discuss your time magic.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you mean.
He knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
What do you know about the Divine's death?
It was the Elder One's moment, and you were unworthy even to stand in his presence.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliche everyone expects him to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
What's better than turning back time?
He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised. If I undo the mistake in the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this man's life.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
What is this?
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from? Venatori!
Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy.
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moves us through time.
We go forward in time or back? And how far?
Those are excellent questions.
Bunlar mükemmel
We'll have to
sorular.
find out. won't we?
Hadi bunları
Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Biliyor musun galiba?
Alexius mentioned an elder one in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some
Venatori
magister
nedir o?
aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if we rip apart the fabric of time in the process. But then we get...
Şimdi ne olduğunu bulacağız şimdi. Ama ben ne yapacağım burada? Level'larını atlayacağım. Arkadaşlar bu gece bu kadar. Zaten uzun oynuyorum. Yüzüm bir oynanış bu. Uzun oynanış olduğu için. Ha. Sana aktivitesi verelim. Adamı vereceğim bitemiyor. Devam edeceğim ya. Birazcık ilerleyeceğim. Evet. Şişime gitti. Elma sandırayım mı?
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he? I didn't see this part of the castle. It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves.
Ariel millet geliyor.
This is not an improvement.
İnanılmaz uykum geldi. Bir tane pratik oldurup yatacağım, vazgeçtim ya da.
Untrusted left me, untrusted left me.
Kafa gitmiş.
My sins, my sins, my sins. Untrusted guide me, untrusted guide me.
Beyin yanmış. Kendi adamımla oynayamıyorum. Geçmiyor kendi adamımla. Komedi. Ha. Dur buraya binmeden şu yana.
Trusted sacred makers, you're alive. Where were you? How did you escape?
We didn't escape. Alexius sent us into the future.
Everything that happens to you is weird.
You don't look so good, Varric. What happened?
Bite your tongue. I look damn good for a dead man.
You're no more dead than we are.
The not dying version of this red lyrium stuff? Way worse. Just saying.
We get to Alexius, and I just might be able to send us back to our own time. Simple, really.
That may not be as easy as you think. Alexius is just a servant. His Elder One assassinated the Empress and led a demon army in a huge invasion of the South. The Elder One rules everything. What's left of it, anyway. Alexius is really not the one you need to worry about.
Assassinations, invasions, and demon armies. I'm a little glad I missed all that.
Yeah, you lucked out there. You want to take on Alexius? I'm in. Let's go.
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
You look wounded. Maybe we can help.
Nothing you do can help me now. I'll be with the Maker soon.
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time? Then can you make it so that none of this ever took place?
That's my hope.
None of this will happen. Andraste, please let that be true. Alexius locked himself in the throne room. That is where we'll find him.
Burayı bitirelim ya, merak ettim. Oğlum labirent ki burası ya.
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Fiona, is that really you?
What's left of me?
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mere. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year. We have to get out of here. Go back in time.
Please stop this from happening. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I promise. I will do everything in my power to set things right. Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
Hala geçmiş gibi görüyoruz ama mekan kesin.
Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her.
Leliana burada ne yapıyor?
Before the Elder One lands you here.
Bir dakika. Arkadaş yazdı. Geç. Şu an şimdi kumarda da oynayamayacağım.
Delirium is an infection. Mika, why is it coming out from the walls? Are you sure you want to find out?
Have mercy on their souls.
Well, the gang's all back together. What could go wrong now? Take a look around. See if there's anything we can use.
Neler var? Boss fight mı var? Aaa, niye bizim öyle şeyimiz oldu? Ya bu itham olayını biraz geliştirmeleri lazım ya. Yani eskiden ne güzel itemler çıkardı. Şimdi item yapmamızı bekliyorlar. Ben sevmiyorum. Dur. Hançer kalsın. Yeni bir rock çıkarsa direkt veririz.
How did Trevelyan know of the sacrifice at the temple? Answer!
Never. I will die first.
Lilişim sana ne yaptılar?
Or you will.
Liliş. Ah Liliş ah. Her şey yoluna gidecek.
You're safe now.
Forget safe. If you came back from the dead, you need to do better than safe. You need to end this. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future.
Yayınlandı.
His victory, his elder one, it was never meant to be.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Liliana çok agresif olmuş ya. Ne yaptılar?
We need to find Alexis. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
Birisi bana hız veriyor da. Kim veriyor lan? Size bu abiliteyi kim veriyor? Balkonların için deli gibi olması.
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No.
Put me there.
Alexius can't have wanted this.
Sana yardımcısı için her şey istemiş olabilir. Aa, boşuna içtim. Keşke önce içip sonra elleseydim. Neyse.
The breach! It's everywhere. Used to be, it was only four of us who were afraid of the sky. Now, it's just good sense.
Ya bana vurmayın ya. Oha kaç ya. Geliştirilmiş enerji barajı halkası. Enerji barajı. O ne? O ne? Bilmiyorum. Enerji barajı. Orada olabilir mi? Enerji barajı. Hemen bir yüzüğü takıyorum. Vedalaşma zamanın gelmiş senin.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
Ne oldu lan? Ulan ne oldu? Bulamamıştır herhalde. Bence oyunda bug oldu. Ya da bu olmadı. Allah Allah. Yok, burada salıyorum. Burada bir bug oldu çünkü. Burada bir bitireyim ben. Burada bir bug oldu. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Hemen kaldığımız yerden zaten devam ederiz. Hoşçakalın. Yorum yazın. Allah rızası için. Hepinizi seviyorum.